All right. Hello, everybody. This is Mr. Leigh. Trying out a new software today, so I am going to check out to see if this works correctly. Give everyone a chance to kind of come on in here. I see that Sophia and Alex are in. Hi. Cute Sunflowers on again. Awesome. The Golden Bomber. Oh, that's really cool. That's a cool name. I'm going to have to steal that. Julia. Hello, Julia. And I see that we have Olivia. Hi, Olivia. Some of the folks that were in yesterday. Very cool. Cute Sunflower. I am at Valley today. I was at Cornwell's yesterday. Today I'm at Valley Elementary School. Hi, Sophia. Very cool. Glad that you guys were able to join me today. I'm going to do some fun things today. Well, the first thing I want to point out, you see that I created a new Instagram account just for the members of our Cornwell's and Valley band. So I'll be looking to post things up there in certainly the next couple days, but also in the near future. Some pictures, some things that I think are neat and relevant to what we're doing here. So that would be kind of cool. There's a little bit of a delay. I'm using new software today. Not that that really matters to you guys. I'm just trying out some new things. I'm very new with the live streaming thing. I'm very good at videos and making videos, but the live streaming thing I'm trying to figure out. So there's a little bit of a delay based on what I'm seeing on your chat and what's actually being filmed live. So that's okay. All right, cool. So let's do this. Let's do a little bit of a plan. I'm just making sure. By the way, I'm assuming, can everyone hear me okay? Waiting to see on the chat. Can everyone hear me okay? I'm using a new fancy microphone, using my nice HD webcam, so hopefully the video quality is better. All right, cool. Yes, all right, good, perfect. And I see the Golden Bomber is Darian. All right, Darian, I do like that name, the Golden Bomber. Sounds like should be like a James Bond villain name or something like that, the Golden Bomber. All right, so what I'm going to do first, I'm going to demonstrate on all the instruments again today. I figured that another common song that everyone always asks me how to play, that everyone likes to know, and certainly you can do this for every single person in your family, is Happy Birthday. So I figured I would start today's video out playing Happy Birthday and showing you, teaching you how to play the song Happy Birthday on your particular instrument. So why don't you, if you haven't done so already, you can get your instrument and you can actually have it out. But if you don't have it out, that's not a big deal. If you're over somebody's house right now, you're watching on a phone somewhere, you certainly can go back to this video later. It will be up on my YouTube channel, and you can go back later and you can rewatch it, and I'm going to actually hold up a piece of music, or actually that has just the notes on it for you, and you can kind of just pause and you can write it down. Of course, if any of you guys want a copy of this when you get back to school next week, I can give you a copy of it as well. But anyway, without further ado, Julia's in the car. Wow, that's dedication. Now, I would really be impressed if you were in the car with your clarinet and practicing in the back seat. Now, that would just be spectacular. Although that might distract whoever's driving you. So maybe or maybe not, that is a good idea. I don't know. Jordan's in. Hi, Jordan. Very cool. All right, cool. So let me get started. You guys can keep commenting away. Again, I'll try to catch it as I can here. All right, so why don't we start with the trumpet, just because, I don't know, that's what I play. I always like to start out with that. So Happy Birthday. Now, of course, you can play this many different ways in many different keys, any different starting note. So what I'm going to try to do today is give everyone the key that's probably the most comfortable for them where they are in their level of development right now. So let's try this. So Happy Birthday on the trumpet. Now, clarinet players, it's going to be very similar for you, the notes. All right, so I'm going to play it for you. I'm going to hold up the copy of the music, and then I'm going to actually go over the notes for you, just sort of lick by lick. I use the term lick all the time. That's a line of music, a particular phrase. I like to use the word lick because hip. that way, as you can clearly tell. So, happy birthday on the trumpet. So it's going to start on your note C, okay? All right, so that was C, C, D, C, F, E. All right, C, C, D, C, F, E. The second phrase. C, C, D, C, G, F. And then the third phrase, or the third lick. So that's going to be two low C's, and then you're going to jump an octave up to the middle C. I don't like to call it high C on the trumpet because it's not really a high C. There's certainly another C above that. So you're going to go low C, middle C, A, F, E, D. All right, so C, 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 A, F, E, D. All right, and then the last lick. So we got two B flats, first valve, B flat, A, F, G, F. And that's happy birthday. And of course, if you want to do the and many more, C, D, C, E flat, second and third valve. So I'm going to go right to the clarinet. All right. Right to the clarinet here. All right. My reed is nice and dry. All right. So actually, let me hold up the music real quick here. So you can just freeze it at this point. All right. You can see that is for trumpet and clarinet. They are the notes for happy birthday. See, I sort of just divided them into the four little licks there and just wrote the letter names down for you. And of course, if you're ever confused on the notes themselves, you have your fingering chart to look it up with. All right, in your book, you can Google so many different ways. I showed you all on there are apps on phones that you can use. But anyway, so this is for the clarinet part. Now this is for the people who can play over the break, okay? Because there is a high C in it. I'm also going to show you a low version for the clarinet. Where it doesn't go over the break. So there'll be two different versions of happy birthday. So for clarinet, once again, just like trumpet, we want to go, I'm not going to play for you right this second. We're going to go for the first phrase, you're going to go C, C, D, C, F, right? Remember this is our F key in the back here, to an E. So once again, that first phrase is C, C, D, C, F, E. Okay? Okay? Second lick, second phrase. It's going to be C, C, D, C. So it starts just like the first one. C, C, D, C, G, which you can do open, or as we like to do in class to get us ready to go over the break, you can play G with 4, 5, and 6 already down. It makes it a little bit easier for when we have to then go over the break. And then the last note of that phrase is F. So once again, C, C, D, C, G, F. All right, now here's where we are going to go over the break just once. It's going to start out with two low C's, and then it's going to go up to high C. Remember, as I showed you yesterday on the live stream, the high C, you're going to be using the thumb and the register key together, and hopefully that thumb's in that 2 o'clock position. It's already there, so you're covering the F key anyway, and now you're just pushing down the register key. So it's the thumb register, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and of course, this pinky key right here, this low F pinky key. That's what you're going to use for the high C. So what you're going to have to practice, and listen, if you can't play over the break yet, that's okay. This is the perfect opportunity to start learning how to do it, because every clarinet player needs to learn how to play over the break. Okay? They're just a different set of notes. It's not a big deal, right? So we really have to kind of push ourselves to get over that little hump of playing high notes, because it's no big deal. Okay? So the third phrase. So you want to get that nice and smooth. Just practice going from a low C. You know, and I just sit there and I keep doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it until it's nice and smooth. So the rest of that phrase, low C, the higher C, the middle C, A, then you just release everything and roll onto that A key. Remember, we roll, we don't shift the whole hand up, and now we're nowhere near D and C. So you're going to roll onto that A key, F, E, D. So the whole phrase. And the fourth and final phrase, up onto B flat, which we roll onto that A key, and we're going to push the register key. We're not going to cover the F key in the back. That's our B flat. So 2 B flats. Okay, B flat, A. So you already have A when you're playing a B flat. So if you release the register key, you're stuck with A, so not a lot of finger movement there. So F, G, F completes that phrase, all right? And once again, there are the notes for trumpet, clarinet. Now, the alternative, the lower clarinet part, I'm going to put it right up so you can see it, and I'm going to play it for you. This is going to also be the notes for the alto saxophone. All right, now they are going to sound different if you are a clarinet player and you got together with your saxophone playing friend. Okay, they're not going to be, even though they're on the same page, they're going to sound very different. It's going to sound like you're playing Happy Birthday in 2 different keys, because actually you're playing Happy Birthday in 2 different keys. But anyway, so let's do the clarinet, and then we'll go right into the saxophone. So for low clarinet, you're going to start on low G, all right, which is thumb 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Low G. Okay. G, G, A, G, C, B, and B is that 5th finger. Okay. Second phrase, second lick. Same thing. Low G, 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 A, G, and this time you're going to go D, C. I'm sorry. Try that again. All right. Now, the third phrase. So your 2 low G's up to your open G. And if you notice when Mr. Leigh played at that time, I still kept my 4, 5, and 6 down. Okay, I recommend getting used to doing that. It really is going to make life easier for you when you have to start jumping from the low register to the high register on the clarinet. All right, so G, 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 E. So what I did there is G, G, G with 4, 5, 6 down. E, I come off of 4, 5, 6 because I don't want to do that with E really. E, C, B, A. All right, and finally, I'm sorry, I apologize if every once in a while I'm hitting a wrong note because I'm actually trying to read the chat as I'm playing at the same time. So that's something Mr. Leigh should probably keep in mind as he does this, to focus on one thing at a time, like I always tell you guys. And then we're going to finish up with F, okay? F key in the back. F, F, E, C, D, C. And that's Happy Birthday 2 ways on the clarinet. So let's go ahead, we're going to segue into the saxophone since it's the same notes on the paper that I held up here. Let me hold it up one more time. All right, so we're going to do the same thing now on the saxophone, as Homer Simpson would say. Any of you guys watch The Simpsons? It's still on. It's still on. One of my favorite shows ever. It started when I was a kid, so it's pretty remarkable for a show that's essentially a cartoon to be on this many years. It's incredible. Why? Can someone answer me? Why do we spell no N-U-U-U? Like, okay, I know I'm old. You guys all think that I'm old, but like, why is it pronounced new? Am I doing that correctly? Like no or new. It sounds like you're a cow. I don't know. New, moo. Ava, hi Ava. I'm gonna do the trombone very soon. Don't worry. It's my favorite. All right, Julia. Yes, thank you. I can't. I'm a new. I'm looking forward to that. I might video you actually doing that and put it up on Instagram for everyone to see. By the way, for those who are just joining, I did create. Now, there's only one picture up there right now because I did it late last night. I just wanted to go ahead and set up an Instagram account real quick, and I threw one pic up. And yes, it's of Cornwell's Elementary School. That does not mean that I like Cornwell's better than Valley. It's just that that was the one picture I had on my phone at the time, and I threw it up there. So, you know, I encourage all of you, if you are on social media, first of all, use social media responsibly. This is a place where we're just going to put some fun stuff up about the Valley and Cornwell's band program and the people who are in it. Of course, always get your parents' permission before you go on social media, even if it's something for school. This is what my lawyers tell me to tell you to say. So, you know, make sure you use social media responsibly, kids. All right? And we'll have a lot of fun with it. So, saxophone. All right, yep. The reed works. That's always a good thing, sax players. All right, so real quick, happy birthday on the alto sax. So as I showed you one more time, there it is. So you can take a screenshot of it or just hit pause and write it down. Or like I said, I can give you, you know what, why am I making copies? You guys are young, spry, full of energy. Get out the pencils and write it down, right? I don't need to kill any more trees. You can do this. So here we go, saxophones. Just start on your note G, right? 1, 2, 3, good old 1, 2, 3. And you're gonna go G, G, A, G, C, B. Right? The second phrase, again, starts on G. G, G, A, G, D, C. Right? Remember D, you gotta go right to that octave key. And much like the clarinet, right? When I have my thumb on the saxophone back here on the thumb rest, okay, kind of having that 2 o'clock position, I always have part of my thumb on the very end of the octave key here. So when it's time to use it, I just gotta push it. Okay, we don't want to get into this. I see some students sometimes have their thumbs way down here and then they have to slide it up. This creates extra and awkward steps. Okay, so clarinet players and sax players, you really got to master the technique of the thumb in the back. You want your thumb to have sort of a dual purpose. Okay, we don't want to be having to slide it up and down and shifting around and taking it off, right? It's okay if you accidentally start pushing the octave key down, you'll learn, you'll get better at it, you'll stop pushing it down. But you really want that on the octave key already, not fully on it, okay? I kind of go, you know, 2/3 on the thumb rest and 1/3, fractions when we're not in school. Uh-oh, allergies to math. We're going to go right on to the octave key there. All right, so that's going to be. Right, third phrase. Once again, I'm going to start on G. 1, 2, 3. 2 low Gs up to high G. So then all you have to do is hit the octave key. All right, now try your best, guys. We're learning about playing in tune. You want to try to get that octave from the low G to try to get it to sound the same as or in tune. And if you're not sure what that is, and listen, many of you aren't, I certainly was not as when I first started playing trumpet in elementary school. Get a tuner out. Use a tuner. Quick plug. I showed a lot of you this in lessons the other day. This is a tuner that you can download for free by going to, let me find it here. Okay, it's called Bandmate Chromatic Tuner. All right, and as you can see, it's right there on my screen. It's free. There is a pro version, but you don't really need to upgrade to that. Gives you some extra information. But you can download this on Android or onto an iPhone. And it's pretty cool. Right now it's set for trumpet because that's what I was using it for, but it's a little drop-down menu. And right now I'm holding an alto sax, so I can go ahead and select alto sax. All right, and you'll see it will say start playing. All right, now I'm just going to play the open note on the saxophone, which is a C sharp. And what's kind of cool about this is it automatically detects the note. Okay, so right now you can see I told you I was going to play a C sharp on the alto, and it detected it as a D. Let's try that again. Sometimes I find with this tuner, sometimes you have to play with it for a second or two, and then it kind of gets up to speed. So it's saying D flat because I have it selected to show me flats instead of sharps. So I can drop that down if I really want to see sharps instead of flats. Now I can control the tuner based on how loose my mouth is or how tight I go around the, and I'm just kind of showing you. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand and whatnot. But basically you can see the little slider down here at the bottom of the screen. What you're trying to do is trying to get it into that center area, right? And we talk about this in lessons. Every instrument can use this. Every wind instrument can use this. I highly recommend downloading it. There is a link on my website to get you there, but if you just type in Bandmate Chromatic Tuner in your app store, it's a free download, and use it, and you'll get better at tuning. Remember, you're not going to get every single note perfectly in tune. There are some notes on every instrument that are naturally out of tune because of the way the instrument is built and manufactured. So as musicians, what we learn to do is if we play with a tuner on a regular basis, we start to learn which notes on our instruments have a tendency to be slightly sharp or slightly flat or really flat. So we can make little adjustments as we go. All right, that's another story for another day. But saxophones, here's the rest of Happy Birthday. So you're going to go 2 low G's, high G, E, C, B, A. And then the last phrase starts on F. Now notice I didn't say F sharp. That's F, right? We don't assume just because we play F sharp a lot, altos and band, doesn't mean anytime someone says F that we're playing F sharp, okay? In this case, we are playing F, which is the 4th finger, right? So that last phrase is F, F, E, C, D, C. All right? So that's the alto sax. Yay! Give it up for the alto sax. Coming soon, I just shot a video yesterday of me playing Careless Whisper on the alto sax. So at some point, I'm going to put that thing together and embarrass myself and put it up on the YouTube channel as well. So coming soon, Careless Whisper, how to play Careless Whisper, the alto sax solo on that. Let's get to, I don't know, what do you see? Should we do, I'm sorry, I've been really ignoring all of your chats because I've been kind of, let's see here. Let me scroll up. All right, yeah, I did Baby Shark yesterday, and Julia is in a car with somebody, and I don't want them to crash as I annoy them with Baby Shark. So I think I've tortured enough parents for the week teaching you guys Baby Shark. We still got to do flute and still got to do trombone, okay? Don't worry, be patient. Patience is a virtue. Someone said once that apparently had a lot of patience. Yo, good. Julie's got that. I knew you would, Jewel. Very good. She has the app. Cute Sunflower, which I believe is Natalie. Yes, cool. I got the app. Good. Now, all you have to do is use it. That's kind of the key part to that whole relationship there. Yeah, my Instagram is, I don't know if you can see it. It's right here. It's at Mr. Leigh Band. It's all one word, at Mr. Leigh, L-E-I-G-H. Some of you still spell L-E-E. You've had me for like 3 years. Curious to that. It is L-E-I-G-H at Mr. Leigh Band, all one word. And again, that's for all Valley and for Cornwall's people. All right, let's do the flute. The flute. All right, happy birthday. And if you're just joining this chat late because you just got the message, or this live stream, I should say, You're going to be able to go back and watch it later. And then you can freeze frame on your instrument when I hold up what I'm playing, happy birthday. So really, at this point, you guys should be the person responsible in your house whenever there's a birthday being celebrated at your house. You know, you should be providing the music while everyone else can sing along. So here we go, flute. All right, that will make Jordan happy. Do we have anyone else, any other flute players? Oh, I see, is that Jada that just entered? Yeah? It's either Jada or Zalia, her sister. I did do it on trumpet already there. I did it in the beginning of the video. I started with the trumpet. So you can go back and just watch the beginning, and you'll see that. So flute. All right. Make my adjustments here. So flute, you are going to, let me hold it up for you. Here you go, flute. All right, there's the flute. Now, trombone, this is also your notes. I'm going to hold up a separate page for you that also has positions, even though I know my trombone players know their positions. This is just in case there happens to be someone else out there in the world that is just learning trombone and they may not know all the positions yet, so I included that on there as well. It's kind of hard to write the fingerings for everybody else. So here we go, the flute, happy birthday. So it's going to start on your low B flats. Okay, and I love, Mr. Leigh, these keys right here, these trill keys are my nemesis. For whatever reason, my fingers like to constantly hit against them. And, you know, it's an annoying thing that I have with the flute. The flute and I have a very complicated relationship. But anyway, I digress. So you have B flat, B flat. Now again, Mr. Leigh always, well, I shouldn't say always, 98% of the time plays with thumb B flat, right? Flute players, you got 2 thumb keys, okay? I like to use thumb B flat, therefore I don't have to use both of my index fingers to play B flat, because in band, the majority of the songs that we play, certainly in elementary school, we have B flat all the time. So it just makes things nice and easier kind of in the left hand. It's not a big deal if you still use this. You totally can do that, all right? So it starts on your 2 low B flats. So that's B flat, C, B flat, E flat, D. That's the first phrase for happy birthday. The second phrase starts the same way as the first phrase, or the first lick. So it's B flat again, C, B flat, F, E flat. That's the only difference, the last 2 notes of the phrase. All right, third phrase. Now we're going to go, once again, starting on low B flats. 2 of them up to high B flat. So we don't change our fingers at all, but we do change what we do with our airstream. A good exercise to do, I do this when I can, is I will sit there with 1 note and practice, see if I can go from low to high just by moving that airstream, right? We kind of tend to think low note air. So flute players, when we use that Numo Pro in lessons, sometimes it has the 4 fan blades. You know, the low note air, we're trying to hit that bottom fan blade down here, and then high note air, we're trying to hit that top fan blade that's out here. It's just something you have to really work on and practice, all right? And you'll do different things with your lips and your jaw to kind of achieve that. I don't know if you can see that, and for some of you this might be now scary television or scary internet vision. All right, but it's something akin to that, and by no means do I profess to be a professional flautist, but that is what you want to do for B flat. To G, to E flat. So once again, that third phrase is B flat, high B flat, G, E flat, D, C. And then finally, the last and final phrase is A flat, which we do G plus the left hand pinky and the right hand pinky. So A flat, G, E flat, F, E flat. All right, and that's how you play Happy Birthday on the flute. By the way, all these, with the exception of the low clarinet part, this is what we would call in the key of concert E flat major, a concert E flat major. So my flute and, my flute and trombones, you're using basically the notes of your E flat major, not B flat, your E flat major scale. My trumpets and clarinets, the high clarinet part is using their concert B flat scale, which is our C scale. And of course, the saxophones, you are using your G scale to play this. Let's see. I'm just reading some chats here. I know. I don't mean more. Oh, and many more. Well, in that key, it's a little bit different than what I taught you for when we do a many more, I think. So for you guys, so your last note's E flat, and then you're gonna go like. Oh, that's what it is. So you're going to go. For that key, you're going to go, for flute players, B flat, C, B flat, D flat, which is just the right hand pinky key. So for that and many more, to match the key that you're doing, that's what you want to do for and many more. Same thing for trombone, which we're going to do next. Trombone. You know what? I didn't show you the and many more for saxophone or clarinet, right? Clarinet, your and many more for that one's going to be, you're going to play, what do I have you guys playing here? Oh, yeah. So you're going to play, something's wrong with my, hold on. So you're and many more, C, D, C, and then you're going to play E flat, which you can do one of two ways. You can do thumb first and second, and then you're going to use the side of your right hand pointer finger, because it's already down there, and you're going to push this bottom key down here. All right? So that's the, and then this finger, the C finger, comes up. So it's D, thumb 1, 2, plus the pointer finger here on this bottom of these four keys right here. Or you can do C, D, C. I don't recommend this, but you can C, D, C, fork. All right, your little fork key here, or sliver key. Some people call it the sliver key. Boop. So you can do boo dee doo, and then just kind of roll onto it. As a clarinet player, it's always a good idea to learn both fingerings, left and right hand fingerings. Yes, you're going to favor sometimes, but it's good to learn the one that you're awkward with. And then saxophone, your and many more. So your and many more is going to be D, E, D, F. F, not F sharp, F or F natural, right? So you're going to be going D, E, D, F natural for your and many more to work with that key. All right, my gosh, Ava has been patiently waiting for the trombone. I think the next time I do a video, I'm going to start with trombone, because I think we finished last with that yesterday and today too, or today as well. All right, you guys all still out there? You're not getting bored? All right. All right, so happy birthday on the trombone. Oh, let me hold it up. Trombone. Whoa. Slides getting away from me. Try that again. So here you go, trombone. All right. There it is with positions. There's your happy birthday. Again, you're using your E flat scale to do this. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to move my microphone a little way so I don't knock it off of my slide. So you can start in first position, 2 low B flats. So the beginning of your first lick and your second lick, your first phrase and second phrase, is going to be B flat, C, B flat. Okay? So B flat, C, B flat, E flat, D. That's your first lick there, trombonists. Let me try that again, sorry. All right, so we're gonna go B flat, I'm trying to get slide room here. So again, always working these things out. This is why, guys, you just gotta jump in and try things. You'll learn as you go. Don't be afraid to try new things and take chances, because many times you're gonna mess up and then you're gonna learn the right way to do it. All right, I think it was Thomas Edison. This could be totally made up. I could be making this up right now. But I believe he was quoted as saying, or someone had said, about inventing the light bulb. And he apparently invented it on this like 2001st try. And, someone basically was like, wow, it took you 2001 tries to invent the light bulb. And he basically kind of countered that with, I learned 2,000 ways not to make a light bulb, right? So, again, that could be completely made up. But it's a good story. It is a good story. And it drives home the point of just do, right? I think sometimes we think about it, we worry about it, making mistakes. That's how you learn. You make a mistake, you learn not to do that again, and life goes on. You get better at it, right? So here we go. So trombones, B flat, C, B flat, E flat, D. Why do I keep doing that? Face is not working here this morning. Hallelujah. There it is. Happy birthday. Now we're going to go to the second phrase. B flat, C, B flat, F, E flat. So again, position-wise, B flat, 1, 1, 6, 1. Stay in first position, but you're going to have to speed up the air and tighten the lips a little bit to go up to the F first position, and then again out in the third position. Some of you can use that finger. I know some trombone players don't like students doing that, all right? If it helps you at first, great, to kind of lock in third somewhere. It's in that area. Remember, you have a tuning slide in your right hand. So yes, you have your tuning slide up here that we use a tuner and we try to get your B flat or your F, your instrument in the general ballpark. But trombones, you guys have that ability to fine tune. You can just adjust that slide by using your ears and adjust that slide to make it in tune. So the second phrase, the third phrase starts on low B flat, and then you're going to go 2 low B flats to high B flat. Okay? No big deal. Speed up that air, tighten the lips. It will come out no problem. So you're going to go B flat, high B flat, G in fourth, E flat in third, D back and forth, and you're going to end out there in sixth position for C. And then the last phrase, A flat, third position, to fourth position G. See how I went a little too far for third, and I brought it right back in? So, we got to learn to trust our ears. So that last part is A flat, G, E flat in third, F in first, E flat in third. All right? Now again, if that went a little fast for you, no big deal. You can go back and rewatch it. All right? You remember, when this is finally uploaded to the site to watch later, you can fast forward the parts that are not interesting to you, get to your instrument, and just practice it, right? So there's happy birthday, trombone, and many more. And many more. You're going to do just like the flute. You're going to be going. So B flat, C, B flat, first, sixth, first. Now D flat is in fifth position. Okay? So you're going about, I would say, about 2 inches away from fourth position is where you're going to find fifth position. And again, it's not an exact spot on the tube. I mean, it really depends on the player. It depends on where your other tuning slide is. So as you play with a tuner, as I showed you that bandmate tuner in the beginning, you will get better at playing in tune and knowing where all those are. All right, so thirsty here. Oh yes, bottled water. All right. I see what Lacey's in. Lacey, is it your birthday today? Is anyone else having a birthday today? Where did my trumpet go? There it is. Well, happy birthday, Lacey. All right, so everyone out in YouTube world that are on the stream, you got to sing happy birthday to Lacey. All right, so I'll play it on the trumpet. All right, since Lacey is a trumpet player, I think it's only fair that we play it on the trumpet for her. So here we go. Ready? Everyone's gonna have to sing. Now, so the way you start this off, the low C's are kind of pick up notes. Bum 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 bum. I like my happy birthdays not to be too slow, and I also don't want them to be too fast, right? So at home, you know, if you're going to play the instrument, you're going to kind of, especially if you're playing a trumpet, all right, or sax, trombone, you're going to really kind of command the performance there. Try to get the crowd to sing at just a nice, moderate pace, right? Now, this is a little pet peeve of mine. It's like when we do the Pledge of Allegiance in school. Sometimes it's like super slow, right? It takes almost 5 minutes to do. And, you know, just, it's not that it needs to be fast. It's just, you know, it should be sort of like a normal talking, interesting speed. So I kind of think of that of happy birthday. So here we go. Happy birthday to Lacey. Let's play happy birthday, and you guys can sing. Or if you have your instrument out, play it with me. Ready? 1, 2. And of course, the end, many more. Always a good thing. All right. Cool. So there's a little happy birthday for Lacey. And you can have some fun with it, right? Like, you know, you can improvise. Once you get the song down, now I would not suggest doing this when people are singing because they're not going to be able to follow you. But, you know, try to flex those creative muscles a little bit. Just kind of like, you know, you can kind of... you know, you can just kind of like have a little fun with it, all right? You should have some fun with your instrument. A lot of us, and I have to remind myself of doing this too, we get so into practicing, and we should. And we have to work on the hard stuff, and we have to get over the technical stuff, and it's hard, and we're making a lot of mistakes. And really, quite honestly, it's not a lot of fun to go through that process. You know, and I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's never really fun. I'm never like, oh yes, I'm going to continue sitting here trying to do this thing that I can't do. This is the greatest gift ever. Of course not. All right. It's hard work. It's hard work, but there's nothing wrong with hard work because that hard work is going to lead to the fun and the enjoyment. So you have to get those skills to be able to play the really fun songs. So, you know, go through and practice the hard stuff, but then reward yourself. What I always did with my trumpet is I would then, at the end of once I was done all of my, you know, I had a private teacher, so I had assignments and I had exercises and expectations, which you should have. But then I would reward myself at the end of lessons by just doing whatever I wanted to do on the trumpet. All right, I would sometimes just put on the radio and try to play along with the radio, try to figure out the notes, right? And of course, it's something that, you know, in the beginning, you're not going to really be good at, but after a while, your ear does start to kind of understand what it's hearing, and all of a sudden, oh, I just figured out that first thing in the song that they're playing, you know, or I would just mess around with songs that I had fun with, and just, you know, I call it free playing. Sometimes I just pick up my trumpet, and I'll just kind of sit there and play whatever comes to my mind. I don't, you know, I'm not even kind of pre-planning this. Just kind of pick it up and. just letting it go through the trumpet. I mean, I'm not thinking about anything. I'm kind of just letting my fingers go, the air go, and whatever comes out comes out. Sometimes really cool stuff comes out, and sometimes it is just absolute nonsense. But that's okay. Again, it's just another form of practicing. But I find it to be a lot of fun. And again, I call that not that I coined the term, but I call that free playing. It's just pick up your instrument and play. You know, the great thing about that, there's no right or wrong notes in that situation. Just play, have fun, record yourself doing it sometimes, and you listen to yourself back, and you'll surprise yourself. You'll hear things that you'll go, wow, that was really cool. I'm going to try that again. And then, yeah, you're going to hear stuff that you're going to go, oh my God, wow, what was that? But that's okay. Every musician, every artist, I don't care what you do, anything that's creative, you have to create. I mean, that's the main thing. Like, you know, Mr. Leigh doing these live streams, I just decided to start doing it. You know, you can only read and watch so many videos, and you should do that. You got to get the knowledge. You have to get an education. But at the end of the day, if you want to start just doing stuff, you just got to jump in and do it. All right? It's not going to be professional quality your first couple times. I'm sure if I'm doing live streams a year from now, they're probably going to look a lot different than these first couple of ones that I'm just putting together. You know, we got Hey here again. You know, he liked the first one yesterday so much, so he decided to come back again. But he's not a very intelligent chicken, so I don't know. I don't know what that says about me and my content. But all right, so guys, Mr. Leigh at Mr. Leigh Band is my. Look at how well I did that. You like that with the markers? Could you tell that's an Instagram symbol? It's hard in this room because I'm getting a glare off the whiteboard and all that stuff. How's that look? Good? And again, there's nothing up there on my Instagram today other than a single picture of the entrance to Cornwell's Elementary School because I just created the thing last night. So I'm going to be putting more content up in the near future over the next couple days. And then, of course, as we go through the school year, you know, as long as your parents, and I will double check everybody to find out who's allowed to be on social media or not. But, you know, I could easily take pictures in lessons or you know, record you guys playing something in lessons and throw it up on our Instagram account for everyone to check out. And, you know, it's all going to be Valley Cornwell's people, really, that are going to be following it for the most part. All right, listen, this one went a little bit long. I generally like to try to keep these things at a half hour, and we went pretty far today. I'm going to be, you know, heading out of here soon and enjoying the getting into the holiday mode and getting ready and starting to cook things and prepare things. So I hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving. You know, enjoy yourselves, being around family and friends. That's what it's all about. Take time to do that because Lord knows when we get back here on Monday, it's going to be a go time between then and our concerts, which are on December 4th and December 6th. So please make sure you're finding time during this week to practice and go over your concert music. If you're one of my soloists, please make sure you play every day, even on Thanksgiving. Okay, you really want to get yourself into a spot where you are very comfortable with that solo, so that when you get out there and you perform in front of everybody, it's going to feel real easy for you. All right, even if you're a little bit nervous, that you'll have that confidence that, yeah, I really know how to play this well, and that's what's going to carry you through that. So just make sure that you're playing. I mean, play for your family on Thanksgiving. If you go to your aunt's house or your grandmother's house, or you know, wherever you go, take your instrument with you. There's not. I've never met an adult yet who doesn't want to hear that. So, you know, they're not going to say, "Oh no, Julia, don't play your clarinet." Of course not. They're going to love to hear you play. You know, that also helps you get used to playing in front of people. All right, just play in front of people. You never know, and people generally like people who play instruments. So. Especially kids. So with that in mind, I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. Have a great Thanksgiving. I will see everybody next week for lessons here at school. Don't forget when you have your lesson, and practice, entertain your family, learn Happy Birthday, learn Baby Shark if you haven't done that already, or if your parents have already forbid you to play that anymore in the house. Next time I might do a little Panic at the Disco. Maybe we'll teach you some of the lines in Panic at the Disco. We'll do a little high hopes for you. Maybe we'll do that at a concert. I don't know. So I'm going to end it. You guys have a great Thanksgiving, and I will see you all next time.